Hi, I'm Ben.
Hi, I'm Claire.
And we are
Hi, Jinx.
And we've got a very interesting episode for you today because we are in Poland, in the lovely city of Krakow. And we've slightly changed the parameters of our gin tasting possibilities because we really wanted to try a Polish gin. Poland's obviously massively famous for its vodka, but vodka and gin are sort of, what did you call them the other day? Cousins. The juniperless cousin, what was it you said?
Yes, I said that vodka was the juniperless cousin of
gin.
gin.
So it's not so far apart, but we wanted to find...
It's the same spirit, isn't it?
Yeah. But we wanted to try and find a gin. We searched long and hard to find a local Polish gin, and this is what we have found.
Lubuski!
The big Lubuski. We're slightly nervous because it looks to have all the characteristics of another well-known gin that's based in the UK that was by royal appointment and everyone's been drinking for years and years and years, which we won't mention, and it's quite cheap. But we would like to try it anyway because it's the one that we found. We're slightly experimenting with glasses and tonic water and all sorts, but
fortunately our Airbnb has some classy little shot glasses for us.
Yep.
You can have the purple one.
Oh, thanks. Purple's the colour of frustration, apparently.
And I'll have the Finlandia vodka. Yeah, it is. I have...
Claire's just given herself the bigger shot glass. Let's just be really clear about that.
But I've only half filled mine, so it's fine. Right, so let's have a sniff.
Nazdovia.
Yeah, so...
Juniper.
Yeah.
Juniper.
It smells like a gin.
Smells like a gin.
Yeah, and it doesn't smell like... There's no hit of raw alcohol in your face, which is a very good sign.
That's a bonus.
Yeah.
I feel like there might be some sort of spice in there somewhere down the line. Quite a big...
I get a hint of lime or citrus. Sort of sweet as citrus, but not...
And a hit of something that's probably coriander.
Something
herbaceous. Vegetal, nice. Yeah, correct.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Lots of spice on the tongue. Really smooth.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Surprisingly smooth.
Just to clarify, we bought this in a Carrefour, not Carrefour, but similar.
In an alcohol.
They call it alcohol. But yeah, in a sort of very modest store. And this bottle, which is a 500ml bottle, 500ml bottle, cost us the equivalent of £4.80. £4.80. So. And
this is actually perfectly respectable. Yeah. Like, I could drink this neat.
Yeah, we might want to drink it neat.
Yeah, definitely. Herbs, spices, juniper, but no massive kick or massive dry down or anything. Everything's just very harmonious.
It does sort of, it not burns, but you sort of feel it go down your throat.
And it's quite foresty. There's something almost sort of woody about it. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, there'd be
like the smell of fresh cut wood.
Yeah, I mean, like cassia bark and things like that come up quite frequently in gin. I guess there's probably something of that ilk in there. And pepper. There's like a sort of peppery note.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that savoury spice note to it. Like
generally, it tastes to me like you've gone out to the forest, cut down a tree, and the smell that's released by the bark and the sap and also the leaves.
It's not subtle, is it? But at the same time, it's not unpleasant.
No, it's
that's how I would describe it.
Really pleasantly surprised. So I'm going to chuck this in with some ice. Ice and just slice.
Ice and slice. We've literally gone back to basics here. We've got
bit of lime recommended by Ginventory.
Yeah.
And our noses.
Lime and pepper makes sense. And basically the only tonic we could find in the whole of Krakow, not that it's a bad thing, but the only one that we could find, good old hardy Schweppes. So,
sorry, Phoebes, we miss you.
We miss you. Come back soon. Oh my god, my smiley face. I've got like the 2 ice cubes in here and like the smiley face of the lime. That's quite cool.
So it's gone kind of more savoury with the ice.
Less harsh.
Yeah.
Like it's a smoother drink on ice.
Smoother and more savoury.
Yeah.
Right. In the essence of time, let's chuck some.
Not horrible. It's like I know it sounds like a weird thing to be surprised about, but when you pay £4.80 for a bottle of gin, I'm really expecting the worst. If you think that's half what it might what your kind of supermarket own brand might cost.
Yeah.
I was expecting the worst, and it's not disastrous
Yeah,
at all.
I would consider this a respectable, sort of mildly herbaceous
Everyday
dry
gin. Gin. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No
one
fuss.
to have in your cabinet.
Yeah, when you come home from work and you just want a normal gin and tonic. Or have you've
I've done it.
tonicked?
Yeah, the problem with Schweppes is I think there's just too much sugar in it, so
Just gonna put a drop
I should have done
more gin in it.
less.
Do you want to drop
Oh
more gin
yeah,
in?
drop more
maybe?
gin, yeah.
No excuses. Yeah, needed for a drop more gin, really.
The problem with Schweppes, I think, too much ego. You know?
Yes, I was talking about the fact that Fever Tree is a no ego tonic. It basically allows the gin to shine the natural characteristics and botanicals of the gin. Whereas I feel Schweppes is like a soft drink all in its own right. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you drink Schweppes because they have the lemonade and all their different drinks. You just drink that on its own, and it's sort of almost a coincidence that it's sort of paired with gin. Whereas I feel like some of the other tonics are designed to be paired with gin. So that's the only thing I would
This
say.
is a much more satisfying combination, and I want to say that's maybe even there's more gin than tonic in there. But now I'm
Yeah.
getting the herbs back, and I
Yeah,
like
a
it.
bit more.
So I would be very interested to try this gin with something like a Fever Tree Light.
Yeah. Or maybe like one of the aromatics, something that can bring out like the kind of peppery
Yeah.
qualities. Like I feel like this gin, because it's so light on botanicals. It's a few things. It's really basic in that way. But it's an okay product. It could take possibly some flavouring from, I don't know, one of those flavoured tonics like a cucumber, always goes with pepper,
Yep.
aromatic. You know,
Also, this could work in a martini, I think,
yeah.
because it's a respectable gin.
And the sort of peppery herbaceous notes would
Yeah.
would sit well with an olive if you had it dirty.
Yeah, dirty martini. Agree.
So good. So it's a sort of an all rounder. You know, you're always looking for that gin that can sort of go a bob each way. Could go in a cocktail, could go in a martini, could go in a gin and tonic, and doesn't have too strong characteristics of any of the above to sort of limit it to one thing or the other. This is what I would probably call it a 6 out of 10 for lots of different things, rather than it being like a 10 out of 10 gin and tonic, and you know, kind of like filtering down. It's sort of decent with, you know, it could, as you say, in a martini, in a gin and tonic, in a cocktail, blah, blah, blah. It could be a decent base to lots
Yeah.
of different things. So that's kind of interesting. Glad we found it, actually. Glad we found it. It's called Lubuski. Enjoy.
Cheers,
We will.
everybody.
Cheers.